Good morning. As we go through Amos chapter 6 together, one of the things I want you guys to focus on is the blessings that God gives us as Christians, not just the people of Israel, but the blessings that are present in this chapter. The wealth and the prosperity and everything else that's going on for the good of Israel, prior to them turning away and following foreign gods. That's why the prophet brings up the different nations surrounding Israel that are following the gods that surround them instead of following Yahweh. Instead of following Jesus Christ, we're following the ways of the world. And instead of recognizing the person who gives us the blessing, we go and thank somebody else. It'd be like if I handed you $1,000 and then you turned around and went and thanked somebody else for me giving you $1,000. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense, does it? But we do that all the time. We don't think about it. We are thankful for our paycheck that comes from our job, forgetting to recognize that God is our provider. And the crazy thing about that is we just don't seem to keep our focus on the Lord. And it's something that Paul highlights in the book of Romans, chapter 11. I'm going to read for you 17 and 18. But if some of the branches were broken off, and you, although a wild olive shoot, were grafted in among the others, and now share in the nourishing root of the olive tree, do not be arrogant toward the branches. If you are, remember it is not you who support the root, but the root that supports you. And it's easy to argue, hey, God made room for us, and be arrogant and be prideful as Christians. But the real reality is, it's not our place to be prideful and arrogant. If God broke them off so that he can make room for you, as it says in verse 19, he will break you off to make room back for them. And so our job as Christians is to live a life that Christ approves of. And how do we do that? Well, we have this Bible that we can look into, and we can see what God wants us to do, how he wants us to behave, and then we can act accordingly. Or we can say, this is really inconvenient book right here. I don't really want to do all that, so I'll just pick and choose and go to hell. It's that simple. Thank you guys. Have a good day. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask.